Well, well, well. Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to the LizyT Show. How are you doing this afternoon, this evening? Could be morning because we do have a lot of people that listens and watches us in Australia, and that's a morning already, right? I am so excited to be able to finish the end of the year with another incredible musician, if I can call artist, right? We've been having a lot of authors and a lot of entrepreneurs and coaches. Authors is just like every day, everybody is writing a book, and I believe that everybody has a book inside of them. But today, finally, we're starting to get a lot more musicians, and I love it because music is the window to your soul. And I am so excited to bring to you somebody who is an amazing musician, and I'm so honored to have him here. And I know this show was booked for earlier, but it is recorded throughout my social media. And whether you're watching or listening to us now or later on, if you're now, don't forget to comment because we love interaction. So our social media is open. We're on Facebook, Instagram, obviously my YouTube channel, LizyPodcast.com, my website, and love to hear from you. If not now, later on, it's just perfect. And I can, if you like my guests and you would like him to perform in your platform, please also connect with him. So I would like to bring him on and give you a little bit of an idea who we're talking about. We're going to be talking to Aaron Watson III. He's a saxophonist, visionary, and general function innovator. Aaron is a saxophonist. He's also a sonic storyteller, a master performer who electrifies every stage he's graced, hailing from Tallahassee, Florida. Haven't heard of that city yet. I've been to Vero Beach, Miami, Orlando, but not Tallahassee. Aaron fuses the vibrant textures of jazz and raw emotion of soul and the infectious rhythm of reggae into signature sound that leaves the audience in trance. Whether he's leading his band or igniting crowd as a soloist, Aaron delivers every note with passion, precision, and underlying groove. Over 15 years of experience. And we just talking to him behind the scene. He does not look a day all than 20. So I'm not sure where he's getting this 15 experience. Shaping North Florida music scene, Aaron's is not only a dynamic performer, but he has a meticulous band manager who ensures every show is unforgettable experience. I do not doubt that. And because we don't have a lot of time, I want to make sure that we bring him to the stage and he'll tell us a lot more about himself. So welcome with a wonderful round of applause. Hello, Aaron, and welcome to Canada virtually. Welcome to the LizyT Show. How are you doing this evening?
Great. Thank you for having me, Lizzie.
Oh, it's my pleasure, an honor to have such an incredible musician with so much character, so much background, and my goodness, you have so much to share. So, the love of music and particular music. Let's talk about the saxophone later on. But when did that
Sure.
started?
Honestly, that was since I've been born, to be honest. That's something that my father instilled in me as a kid, my mother instilled in me growing up. It's just, I started playing drums when I was maybe about 3 or 4 years old
Wow.
and moved on to other stuff, sung inside the church growing up, all of that type of stuff. So it's just, it's in my blood.
It is in your blood, and you did not put it aside or put it on the back burner, or I'll deal with that later. Yes, it's my
Never.
passion, but I can't deal with
Nope.
that. You just pursued it. You went after, you
Yep.
still going after, and you love it, and you're this greatest musicians. So
Mhm.
any other instrument other than saxophones do you play it right now? Or that was the instrument that you heard it and you said, this is mine. Identify with this. I want to be able to play. I want to know everything about it. I want to know how to manipulate it and control it and be at this amazing actor that you are, because you're a storyteller with this wonderful instrument.
I do play flute and clarinet also. That's a very dear instrument. I mean, my teacher told me in college, you have to play flute and clarinet. So I picked those up while I was at Florida A&M University.
But the saxophone, it was your calling. It was calling
Yes.
out to you, come and be mine.
Yes, that's the one I can't let go of that.
So, when you started doubling into it and you decided, this is my instrument, I want to do this, I want to pursue it. Obviously, as I've experienced many musicians coming through, not only instrumentalists, but also singers and violinists, we know it's a challenge. What do you do? Because this is one of the questions that I love to ask my guests. What do you do to overcome this challenge? We know that the environment and the everything is difficult, especially nowadays, especially after COVID. What are your instruments that you use, no pun intended, to overcome those challenges as a musician?
To be honest, I put everything in God's hands and allow God to take the lead in my life with this music because I mean, I will say as a musician, you're very blessed and fortunate to be able to wake up every day and do what you love and play what you're able to play and just simply be able to practice. So, I mean, I really allow God to lead everything that I do. And I'm also very blessed and fortunate to have teachers and leaders that guide me and feed into me. Even though I'm as old as I am, I still have people that really feed into me education wise and whatnot. And I also feed into the youth as an educator myself that really speaks to me and fills my heart and keeps me happy and motivated and positive inside of all of this charades.
One of the things that you said that I love is that you have people that supported you, people that have help you educate you with this calling of yours. And I love that you said that God is number one in your life, and you allow Him to guide you to continue and pursue this
Yeah.
amazing challenge, amazing gift that you've given. And one of the things that I want to reiterate, teachers out there, uh, mentors and people that are in that industry, not just musically speaking, but in anything, those are the people you that are watching right now are the people that are is the reason why Aaron is here, is the reason that I'm here, is the reason that many people are here, because you
Yeah.
volunteering, you're given this gift to inspire us, to coach us, and to be able to do what we love the most. So kudos to your teachers and to your mentors and to your coaches
Yes.
for giving you that opportunity, for giving you that extra that you needed to continue to do this wonderful job.
Mhm.
And that's an advice for someone who is watching right now. I want to be this great musicians, but it's challenging, it's hard. I can't do both things. I have my 9 to 5 that I want to do, but I also want to do this full time.
Mhm.
What is your advice on that?
Ah, well, unfortunately, we all have bills to pay.
Uh-huh,
I,
the magic
I
word.
really, yeah, I really wish I could say everything is free and you don't got to worry about that. Just go live and play and have fun. But Once you graduate from school, that's no longer the case. You actually have some bills that you got to take care of. And so, my advice is when it comes down to playing music, okay, this is a business. You want to make a profit out of what you're doing as an artist. So, if you're out here and you find yourself playing and you're unable to live so that you can play, then you might want to find a way to balance your schedule out to where you can afford having a job and that you can play at the same time. It's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday and doing gigs on the weekend and playing on the weekend. It's nothing wrong with going to work throughout the day and then going to play at a club or at a some type of performance or show after work. It's just you have to know how to balance and schedule and keep all of those things on a calendar. I mean, literally a physical calendar that's in front of you that you can see. And all of this stuff is down. My 9 to 5 is here and my
Mm-hmm.
performance is afterwards. So, just finding a way to balance all of that stuff and keeping it scheduled. And I mean, every minute down to the T of what you're going to do. Stick to it.
Love it, love it. Balance is number one, and I love that. I love that what you said, and having a physical calendar. I use my cell phone everything from the day that I wake up, from the hour that I wake up until the end of the day. Every hour is accounted for, unless
Yeah.
I'm ill or not feeling well. But other than that, it's just even time off. Even it's so important to keep a schedule. It's so important. It keeps you accountable, not only to others, but to yourself, because you know that
Yes.
weather is going to bring, but also it keeps you accountable because that weekend you have a gig, or that day after work, or you have a gig, or that that month is going to be full of gig. I'm taking some time just so I can concentrate in my art and my music and performing.
Yeah.
So absolutely, love it. And if you haven't heard anything, everyone, this is a wonderful advice. I know it's sounds to be simple, but it is a must to have. If you don't like the cell phones, have a calendar, a physical calendar, pen and paper, and write things down. I find that too. When I write things on paper, it just kind of stays and sticks better. And again, if you say it out there on social media, by this time, guys, I will have such and such. It hurries you, makes you hurry and do it because you've said it out there, right? So it's
Yeah.
that's another way that I do things, right? So you've performed in many places. Can you name the places that you perform right now? Because you're all over social media, you're all over the internet, and you've done incredible performance.
So right now, the places that I mean, I go wherever I'm getting paid to go perform, if I'm honest. But I've done performances out in Cuba. I've done performances over in Europe, in Vienna to be specific. I performed in Barbados with my teacher, Arturo Tappan. He would invite me to play with his band and stuff. So I've played in Barbados. I'm trying to get into Jamaica. I've gone there like 3 times, but I'm trying to actually be able to play out there with those cats. Those are some real nice cats and they're smooth with their music. So I'm trying to get that. I've played all over the southeast of the United States as far as Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. I've done
Wow.
tons of performances, and I've done a show up in Ohio. That was a fun time. And, now I'm trying to expand and just get a bit more out there and perform in lot more places,
Good, good. I'm very fond of places like the Mediterranean and Cuba and Dominican and all that, and I know that they're huge when it comes to saxophone. I just had the opportunity to
Yes.
see a live performance, and it's breathtaking. We also in Canada, believe it or not, in Toronto, Canada, we have the Jazz Festival happening. If I'm not mistaken, June June or July, that's another opportunity that you might want to look into it. I
Yes.
do have a couple of links that I can send it to you, but yeah, I will love, love, love to have you here.
Send them
People
on
come
over.
from all over the world here in Toronto, Canada. It's only 3.5 hours flight from Florida, or what airport are you close to?
Right here in Tallahassee. We have an international airport right
There
here.
you go. There you go.
I
So
actually almost had a show right there in Canada. I was gonna fly up there. It was supposed to be this month. I was gonna have a show up there, but the people that I was working with, they weren't willing to work with me on
I
flights
understand.
and my price
To
and all.
communicate,
So
to
not
agree
even
to agree
to,
to disagree. Well, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
the Toronto Jazz Festival is huge. I had the opportunity to participate. It is incredible. Again, it's happening in June and July. Believe it or not, we do. Our weather goes up to 30. It's not always the minus. I'm glad that you're not around this time of year because you probably be freezing. However, the energy and the love of the saxophone will warm everybody up. But we do have incredible hot weather in August and July. So 30s
Yes.
and 35. So yeah, love, love for you that are in Florida right now. Those are your normal weather because I do go there a lot. So you also do a lot of presentation. What your biography tells us about you're a storyteller. Do you tell stories with your instrument? How tell us about that?
I mean, playing music is about telling a story, to be honest. That's what playing music is. You're trying to communicate and tell people how you feel right now. Tell people what you've been through. Tell people about your week and how things have gone. Tell people about how much it took for you to get to the point that you're at. Like a lot of people think that playing music is more about who can play the fastest. Everyone wants to play the fastest, and we're almost to a point where it all sounds like a bunch of technical exercises and scales and stuff. But one thing that we need is storytelling through these instruments so that people can feel what you're saying and people can understand the point that you're trying to get across. If you've had a sad day and you're trying to play a slow song as if you're going through it and everything, tell that story that it's hard for me right now, or if you're having a great time and life is just blissful for you, play it and let people know life is great, life is all right. And maybe they too may feel like, you know what, life is great. you know?
Love it. And one of the things that you mentioned, you're trying to tell the story, you're trying to communicate, you're trying to help the other person that is the audience, going through their day. And how do you feel about AI now? Because a lot of the sounds,
Mm.
obviously, they will never, in my mind, they will never be able to imitate what you do in person because you are not only invested 150% into what you're saying. This is another part of your body that you're utilizing to transmit love and charisma and energy
Ah,
and everything. But there's a lot of imitation. How do you feel about that?
ah. Lizzie, you're the first one to ask me this. I thought I'd get away with never having to express my opinion. But oh man, AI, let's say this, it's in the name, artificial, okay? It might have its intelligence to where okay, it sounds like this or it sounds like that, but it's artificial. It's not authentic. It's artificial. And it can never ever 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 replace a human being playing for you and laying out raw emotion to another human being. So, like, okay, AI can create A, B, C, but it'll never make it to X, Y, and Z. It'll never ever be able to finish a complete entire product that'll actually do what it's supposed to do. And I have yet to know of a single AI song that, let's say, will last the amount of time that music lasts that is good music. Like right now, we still listen to Michael Jackson. People still listen to John Coltrane. People still listen to Charlie Parker. People still listen to Duke Ellington. People still listen to all of these great artists. But AI song, as far as I know, almost every single person that has showed me something with AI, they just have listened to it and it falls off. Listen to it and they, okay, that was great, cool. Now back to what I'm doing. So it's
Well,
it is
that's
what it
that's
is.
exactly what my feelings are right now. And again, I'm not biased or I'm not. That is just my personal opinion. Thanks to in Canada and the states, freedom of speech. So far, we're able to express. And again, I know that they're trying to imitate human beings, but they will never. And I'm going to give you guys a little teaser because this is going to show you that no machine can do what this person is doing. So just have a teaser, just have a listen.
Yeah.
It is just incredible. So there you have it. There's no one that can make I can try to be like him, but there's no one like Aaron. Aaron is unique. It's his own person.
Oh,
Is definitely there's only one Aaron Watson in the world.
oh,
So
thank you.
that's my point, and I'm hoping that you're getting the point as well. This is something so unique, so different. It's like our ID and our finger. Only one of us have it, and so hopefully you can get my point, and I'm not going through around and around. So one of the things that I love is how much charisma and how much energy you put into this. I mean, when you're performing, when you're playing, how do you feel? Like, does it take you to another level? Do you immerse yourself into the music? Do you completely disappear? I love to hear from musicians where do they go?
Oh man. Okay, so this this is an interesting topic. To be honest, I I go into I feel like a different stratosphere, if I'm honest. I'm not one of those guys that, I'm up there thinking, okay, diminish lick here to the 251 here to the, I'm not one of those cats. My brain and my body immerses into the bandstand and it connects with the musicians that I'm on stage playing with. And I feel like we're all doing like this, and I just I immerse this myself into this different world, to where by the time I step off stage, I feel like I'm just Aaron. I'm no longer Aaron Watson, the third Aaron Watson this or whatever, people call me on stage. I feel like I'm just Aaron and just another human being. But when I'm on that stage, that's when you can actually see who I am for real. And it's just I go off into stratosphere, man. I can do things that I'm not even able to do just off the bandstand.
And
It's
I
it's a
think
crazy experience.
any shyness, anything that you feel insecure, all that goes away because you become one with the instrument. You become music. It's part of you. It's not with you. It's just you and the music are one. So I can kind of sort of understand, but obviously, not being a musician. Full-time musician like yourself, I can't express as much as you are, but I can definitely see your passion and how important this is for you and how do you can connect. It's like you said, it's just one. I love it. I think it's amazing that how you express yourself, and this is a true musician, everyone. I don't want to forget for people that are watching or will be watching later on. We have a couple of watches. If you would like to ask us questions, guy, love interaction. Do not forget, or you can comment on our YouTube channel later on as well. What is your website?
So if you go to aaronwatson3rd.com, you can find all of my stuff there. AARONWATSONIII.com.
Okay, and there's also a website down here for links and shows, and you also are very good on social media because I've noticed too that you have a social media present, and I'm
Yes,
already following you on Instagram. So,
I pressed that follow
uh,
back button.
well, thank you. Yeah, I noticed that you're active. Any other place? You obviously you have Facebook and your YouTube channel, which we just played that little teaser. But make sure you go and listen to the whole thing, watch the whole thing. It's incredible. Also, you are on Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Epic. So you're everywhere,
I'm
everywhere.
trying. I'm trying. If I
So
can make a shadow
one of
clone,
the
that's what it
things
would be.
one of the things that I love to ask too, my guests, is that being this incredible musician, it takes a lot of work. And how is your reaction? I see a wedding bang. I assume, never assume. I assume you're married. Yes? No? And
Well, not married yet. I have a significant other who I am
significant
engaged
other.
to, and
Okay.
we'll be having
Okay.
our wedding.
Gotcha, gotcha. So how is the support? And because I mean, let's face it, some family, and I've encountered everything. People that got kicked out of the house when they're very young because you're not in my ground. You're not going to be a musician, or they mortgage the house so they can get their son or daughter or significant other get up to there. How is the reaction with mother, father, significant other?
As far as music, like how do they react with my
How
music?
yeah, how supportive are they?
Oh, they love it. They love it. If in all honesty, my family, they've supported it since I've started. My mother has yet to miss a single show or a huge performance that I've done. My father, I mean, he was in the marching 100 for Christ's sakes. He's all the way down for it. My grandfather, we talk on the phone for hours sometimes about music. My grandmother loves it. I just sent my granny in Barbados a video of me playing yesterday for her birthday. My sisters have shown up to my performances. My brother shows up. My fiance has seen my show and she supports the music. She's she's very supportive, I will say. She loves what I do,
That is
and
incredible.
that's
That those
very
are the
important to me.
stories. Those are the stories that I want to hear. Those are the examples that I want to hear because as hard enough as to be an artist and not to have the support of family members. I mean, it looks like your whole family is your cheerleader here. They're following you, they're supporting. That's incredible. That's amazing. To your mom that is there with you. Big, big, big round of applause for her because because of your support and your love and your attention, your son is here. Also, to your grandmother in Barbados, that's incredible that you're sending her and she's still alive and that she can enjoy this. So I love
Yes.
it, and this how it should be everywhere. I want to be able to share as well his Instagram, as you can see, it is right here, and make sure you do follow. There's a lot of followers. His stuff is amazing. There is performance and shots from everywhere, and that's incredible. I love it. I love it. You have a lot of contact here, and
Yeah.
that's what we want to see. That's what we
That's
want to
right.
see. But yeah, follow. And here in Canada, everyone, if you are watching this now or later on and you are looking for someone to come and play here in Toronto, especially in the Jazz Festival, Aaron Watson III is the person for you to connect with. I will send you a couple of links. Maybe your producer can connect with the Toronto Jazz Festival because you are going to be. I love it. Yeah, I love it. I know I mentioned that we were only going to be here about 20, 25 minutes, almost going to half an hour. but you
It's
are
all right.
such an incredible, incredible artist. I want
Oh,
to be
thank
able
you.
to give you the stage and showcase how incredible you are, that you deserve to be praised, and you deserve to have all this attention because you've worked really, really hard. But I'd love to know what's next for you.
Next, to be honest, the next thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get my band out onto a bigger stage per se. You know, like for whenever, let's say, whenever I graduated from Florida A&M, we did a lot of shows around local bars and stuff like that, you know, trying to get our name out. And then sooner or later, we found ourselves traveling around the area, you know, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, doing some shows. And me and my brother Kirk, we would perform with other bands because they saw what we had. And the next thing we were doing is my band itself was the one that people have been calling, and they wanted us to come perform for private events, for different shows that they're producing. They wanted us to come perform for their crowd or their audience or at their house, you know. But now I'm trying to get to the point to where my band is able to perform at these different festivals, and people are wanting us to come and perform at their galas. And you know, like, we're trying to get onto that stage to where we're going to festivals and we're going to galas and we're going to, let's say, venues. You know, like, yeah, a bar is a venue, but I mean some top venues. Like, we're trying to hit the Blue Note, you know, we're trying to hit some of the BB King clubs, some of that type of stuff, you know.
More upscale.
More upscale, baby. Like, I gotta tell these guys, hey man, put on your suit and tie.
Put on your tuxedo. Never mind suit and tie tuxedo. And I think with your repertoire, with your background, with your resume, traveling all over the world and going to Venice and places in South America and in places in Europe, that should tell, that you are worthy of being part of a gala or being part of a upscale community. Absolutely. And
Yes.
I have high hopes and not hope, expectations for you because it's well deserved. You've worked hard. You're an incredible musician, and I think that you are definitely going to accomplish this. No
Oh,
doubts. No doubts.
thank you.
Absolutely. Aaron, it's been a pleasure and honor to have you, and I wish you all the best. Merry, Merry Christmas, a wonderful and prosperous and very successful 2026. I know, and I'm hoping that we can connect in person here in Toronto, Canada, at the Toronto Jazz Festival.
Yeah.
And absolutely. Any last word, my friend?
Sure, sure. Well, thank you, Lizzie, for having me on your show.
My
This was
pleasure.
very good, very good. Very nice thing you got going on here, you know, especially
Thank
to give
you.
artists of all types, authors, singers, all these types of things, you know, giving us a platform to speak on, you know. So thank
Absolutely.
you for having us. And I really hope I hope we see this thing on live TV one day.
Absolutely.
You know,
I actually have turned it down because I like to own my space. I don't want people or network to dictate what I can or who I can have. So it's for
all
my
right.
choice not to be on television, to be honest. I turned them down. So I just want to make sure that it's clear. That way I can invite and I can talk about what I think is best, thanks to freedom of speech. But guys, I'm going to
Yeah.
leave you with a little bit more teaser from Aaron Watson III. I love this and enjoy, enjoy.